Hi, today we're going to talk about Security Onion, which is a specific Linux distribution based on Ubuntu here. Um, I'm downloaded a capture file and now I'm analyzing it by using SGIL, which is already included in this distribution called Security Onion. Security Onion includes a bunch of IDS IPS solutions, including Snort and Bro. Now, before we analyze this network capture, we need to replay the traffic by using TCP replay command. So we can analyze the traffic by using SQL. That's a related command. We need to add the interface and the input file, which is the log we created by uncompressing the capture file. You all notice some packets were added to our capture. They were replayed right now. You notice several suspicious packets. We're specifically interested in a packet that reports GPL FTP site overflow attempt, which we can find right here. If we right click this packet, we can choose transcript so we can see what was going on between these two endpoints. You notice that the attacker used the common buffer overflow to attack the FTP server, which resulted in achieving an elevated shell, so a shell with root privileges. The attacker listed the contents of several directories. Sometimes he or she was successful, sometimes not. Created new directories, deleted the password for the nobody account, and created a new user called DNS. If we scroll down to the bottom, all the way down, we'll notice that the attacker was able to list the content of the etc password file. Here you see sometimes he wasn't able to perform certain file listings, sometimes they were successful. Here you'll notice the ls.a command to list hidden files along with ordinary files. And here at the bottom we find the contents of the etc password file. At that point we can close GUI and we can conclude the system was compromised. We have several indicators of compromise and we now know what to do in terms of incident response to contain this incident and find who's responsible, if that's possible at all. So that's about it for this case. Let's now analyze a different attack. I'm downloading a second capture file from another website here. This time we're going to use Wireshark to analyze the file. So let's open the capture file with Wireshark. And here we're interested in the first HTTP traffic, which is packet 10, a first GET request we see. If you right-click the packet, we can choose Follow TCP Stream to follow the whole conversation between the two endpoints. You notice there in the conversation we have here that the user clicked the link that led to a malicious website HTTP NTJO and so on and so forth. So, okay. This is the URL the malware was downloaded from, so it's just this one. So that's all we need to do for Wireshark, so we can now close the application. Let's now analyze the capture file with Network Miner, because Network Miner can rebuild the files that were downloaded by using the capture file. So if we open the capture file with Network Miner and we go to Files, we see a series of files that were downloaded. Now we're interested only in the first IP address 59.53 and so on and so forth, because that's results to the URL the malware was downloaded from. So now we know all the files that were downloaded, including an executable, which very likely contained the malware. So at that point, we can analyze closer these files. I'm getting ready to analyze this IP address with my script. Anyway, I can tell you right now that it's located in Middle East, so it's kind of a red flag. Anyway, we can go to the directory where the files are assembled by network miner, which is the following here. Opt network miner assemble files. Within this directory, there are subdirectories based on the IP address of the endpoint they were in communication. So we're interested in the second one in this case. So let's go to the second subdirectory, and there's another subdirectory inside it. So if we go and cd to that, we find all the files that were downloaded here, included the executable. So this allows us to further analyze the malware that was downloaded to the machine and understand what payload it has, what kind of possible consequences can come for the attacked system, and what indicators of compromise there can be. Okay, that's all for today. Bye bye.